58 South TV.
Hey, what's going on, man? Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Welcome to another episode of 58 South TV presents Topics of Discussion.
58 South TV, welcome to the show. Topics of discussion, let the real talk grow. Sports, music, news, bring the truth to the light. Tap in, turn up, yeah, we live tonight.
Again, Max Crosby not going to the Ravens was going to be the next biggest news to talk about. Bam Adebayo scores 83 points. Everybody's not a fan of it. We'll get to it. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Welcome to another episode of 58 South TV presents Topics of Discussion, your new home for sports, news, and entertainment. I am your host, 58. That over there with the fly Adidas shirt is my co-host for the evening, DJ Phenomenon. What's up, man?
Cool and B. Well, actually, it's hot out here, so I'm on the grill, making it hotter, living in the South, man. I'm doing great, man. Feeling good. How about you?
Hey, yeah, doing fantastic, man. Taking advantage of the weather out there, bro.
Yeah, that's my favorite part about living in North Carolina compared to New York City.
I can dig it. What you got on the grill out there?
Some lamb chops, a little bit of lamb chops, a little bit of some peppers, red and yellow peppers, some pork chops, some burgers, and some shish kebabs. Yeah.
I hope you got somebody out there manning the grill while you chop it up with me for a little bit.
I took most of it off, and everything else is on the cool side. It ain't even cooking. It's just here.
Gotcha. All right, man. What would you like to get started? Would you like to get started on NFL free agency? Would you like to go ahead and jump into it?
We could do 10 episodes on the free agency right now, man. It's so much going on. We might as well just get that out of the way. So much going on, man. So much going on. Like, I almost had to take notes for
Well, I heard that. Well, let me hit the bell then. We can get started, brother. Phenomenon, so far, in your opinion, biggest move in free agency is fill in the blank.
The Las Vegas Raiders getting a Linderbaum from getting him, the center, to block for Mendoza, to me was the biggest move. They got a certified elite center, which is, next to the quarterback, in my opinion, one of the most important positions in football is the center. I mean, he's the one who touches the ball every single play. So I think that's the biggest move, in my opinion. There's so many, but I'm gonna just go with that.
Well, I'm very biased in my opinion, so I'm gonna say that Jalen Phillips, Devin Lloyd combo going to Charlotte, to the Carolina Panthers, man. We're showing that we're actually trying to win here, brother. We're really trying to win. We made some other acquisitions as well, but I know these two are tops on my list though. This Jalen Phillips being the edge rusher, then Devin Lloyd being the inside linebacker. Second team All-Pro Devin Lloyd from the Jaguars, and Jalen Phillips from the Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen, he's had some injuries in the past, but I think he'll bode well for our defense, man. If nothing else, we at least got somebody who want to get back there, hit the quarterback. That's what we need. We need to put pressure on the opposing team's quarterback, and I think we fulfilled that need. And we still have a draft coming up, which is very DB heavy. When I say DB heavy, meaning quality defensive backs. I'm looking forward to it, man. It's going to be a real nice defensive offseason for us.
Yeah, they paid Jalen Phillips $120 million for 4 years. So they were serious
80 guaranteed.
Yep, 80 guaranteed.
80 guaranteed, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, and I don't know if you know the cap went up this year for all the teams, so they can pay players more. So dudes is getting paid like Alec Pierce, our receiver who Indiana signed, the Indianapolis Colts signed. He's getting 4 years, $114 million, and he wasn't even a star wide receiver on his team. But he's going to be crucial for the Colts, especially if they get Indiana Jones back. I think they would. Like these dudes.
Yeah, Indiana Jones got 2 years for $88 million.
Look at that. I mean, it's so much happening, man. It's tough to keep up. Word. I like that though. I like it, man.
I'm happy for Malik Willis.
Yes.
Happy for Malik Willis.
Yes.
Got him a starting spot down there in Miami. They're talking like Tua might be going. Well, not might be. From the reports, Tua's going to Atlanta
Falcons. Yep. Jeff Hafty, the former defensive coordinator for the Packers is now the head coach for Miami. So he already knows Malik Willis. So he brought him there almost like it reminds me of Any Given Sunday, the movie with Al Pacino and Jamie Foxx. It's like he brought in his guy with him to his new team. And I like Malik Willis' game, man. I think, you give him the helm, I think he's going to be good, man. And they didn't pay that much to get him. So it's like, they're not losing too much. And to me, Miami is in a way tougher division, than Tua just went to, because Tua, he actually has a chance to win that division. Respectfully to your guys. Respectfully.
No, he doesn't.
Respectfully.
He doesn't.
Respectfully.
He's still the same Tua. He's the same Tua that was in Miami. He don't have a chance at winning. No.
All right, we'll just
I don't
come
know.
back to this later. We'll come back to this video later.
We don't have to. We won't have to.
But I really like Malik
Yeah.
Willis, man. I'm a big fan of his. I love rooting for the underdog brother quarterback. Give him a chance. They ball out. He's gonna be good, I think. But that's a tough division, though. That is a tough division right there.
Man, he's only going to be as good as the pieces they put around him. So I'm just eager to see what weapons they give the man.
Facts. I mean,
Right
man,
now,
so many players, man. So many players.
outside of that, Trey Hendrickson going to the Ravens, since the Ravens couldn't go through with the Max Crosby deal because of the failed physical. Okay, and with that failed physical, do you think that Max Crosby is stuck now with the Las Vegas Raiders? I mean, you damaged goods. Excuse me, you damaged goods. You've been, and they made a point to mention how he was looked at by the Dallas Cowboys physician also. So do you think maybe Jerry tried to lowball a deal? Like, look, we already know the car don't run like it's supposed to, but we'll take it for a slightly less amount? Or is he stuck with the Raiders?
I think
so?
Jerry's gonna make a move on him. Jerry's gonna make a move. The Cowboys, to me, is one of the teams that I didn't really hear no like super solid free agent signings so far. Not saying they're not gonna do anything, but I mean, I didn't hear nothing about them yet. I think, who did they get? They got one person, but it was just lackluster. It just told me I can't keep up with 50. I'm sorry. I see why people get paid to do this. This is madness. The Cowboys did not make any noise other than Jerry Jones just, having these cool slogans that he has. I do love the slogan, but he's not making any.
Well, I mean, the season just officially started on Wednesday, March 11th. You know what I mean? So now everything's final. The floodgates are open. Now you're gonna start seeing some more wheeling and dealing. Who else was it? It was another acquisition. Crosby didn't go to Baltimore. Hendrickson.
Geno Smith to the Jets.
Oh, this one. All right. Yo, matter of fact, the Jets were doing a lot of wheeling and dealing also. They picked up some defensive pieces. They got Geno, my man, the running back from the not world champion, but the NFL champion, Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah.
Walker is going to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Going to the Chiefs.
Giving those guys, giving those guys a running threat. Then it looks like Kelsey's coming back for season 14, so that might be something there.
I like that.
Joe Burrow is screwed, man. And don't forget, the Bears gave what's my man in Buffalo, Josh Allen, a weapon. They have DJ Moore over there in Buffalo.
Yep. This is madness. This season is
going to be a great season.
It really is, man.
It's going to be a great season.
It really is.
For everybody outside of Cincinnati.
And they said that the teams that spent the most money in the past 10 years, whoever spent the most money on free agency statistically has had the biggest turnaround from the year before to the following year. And last year, it was the Patriots who spent the most money on free agency. And they had the biggest turnaround. They had 10 more wins last season than they did the year before. And that's been a pattern. So that's something else to look out for. See whatever team spends the most money on free agency.
Right now, man, Dan Morgan, hats off, brother. I know it's still a lot more off season left, but so far so great, homie. It's exciting. It's exciting around here. Good job. John Harbaugh went and plucked one of his old Baltimore Ravens players for you guys, the tight end, Isaiah Likely.
I love it. Isaiah Likely, Jonathan love it. I do, man, because we are historically, like, we always give up our dope tight ends. They'll have one good season, and then we give them up. But I like Likely. I've always liked him. He could block and catch. Like, I like Likely. You want to see what he does playing with Dart.
What's the timetable for your running backs recovery, Scatterboo?
That I don't know.
Scatterbo, my bad.
Yeah. That I don't know. if he's going to start the season or not. I would assume he is because I didn't hear he wasn't. The season, like you said, just started. Like I'm just now getting my NFL brain back. We still in NBA March Madness brain. This was overwhelming. It's too soon. It's too
All
soon.
right, all right. We're gonna we'll cover this more on the Sunday Night Live with me, Mashawn, and whoever else wants to join. All right, let's transition on out of NFL talk, man. Let's get to the 83-point elephant in the room here, bro. Bam Adebayo of the Miami Heat, North Carolina. Can't call him a native because he wasn't born here, but he grew up here. Grew up in North Carolina. Everybody's not as excited for Bam as we are. Case in point, let's get to Robert Horry real quick here. Can't pull up Robert Horry's problem with Bam Adebayo. Or matter of fact, we can start with your man, Mad Dog Russo. Let's start with Mad Dog Russo. Fair use, all that good stuff.
Educational purposes only.
Right.
The floor is yours. Take it away.
Stevie, you want to bow down to this? Go bow down. I'm not bowing down. He took 43 shots. When David Thompson in 1978 scored 73, he was 28 of 38 from the field. When Doncic did it a few years ago, he was 25 of 38. Even Kobe only took 46 shots. They made 28 of them. He took 43 shots, under 50%, which there's 9 guys. Wilt did it 5 times. There's 9 guys over 70. He's by far the worst shooting percentage. 22 threes. 22 threes in the game? He's a 7-footer. I know everybody shoots threes. 22. But here's the worst thing. Well, first off, what Spoelstra did with the shenanigans of the game is a complete disgrace. And there's always some example of that. Wilt had some shenanigans with him in 62. I understand there's always a little fooling around with the game. But the Heat fouling the Wizards right away to stop the clock. I mean, really? When you're up by 40? And the third thing is, he took 43 free throws in the game. 43 free throws. You know the career high of Kobe and Jordan in the free throws are 27. So let me get this straight. Bam shot 16 more free throws in a game that Jordan ever did, that Kobe ever did. I mean, that's ridiculous. He took 36 of 43. Wilt was 28 of 32 when he had the 100 in 1962. 28 of 32, and he took 14 more free throws than Wilt. I mean, calm down. Listen, 83 points, go ahead. Put the sign up, enjoy it, bow down, have fun. Social media, knock him dead. You want to call me a guy who's going to be a dark cloud? Go ahead. I don't care. Old man screaming on my lawn? I'm not interested. But when you shoot 43 times and shoot less than 50%, when you shoot 43 free throws, and you go 7 for 22 from 3 against a horrendous team, and you're in the game in the last 5 minutes, and Spoelstra's fouling the Wizards to get more possession so he can score 83 points, that's not the way it should be. And I'll tell you right now, he'd never admit it. I bet you Pat Riley feels the same way.
So, that's Mad Dog Russo. And before I find out if you agree or disagree, I just got to give you Robert Horry's take, man. We can go from there. Cool?
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
83 from Bam Adebayo.
Oh, my goodness. This is one of those things you have to see. I
Careful.
heard 43 shots, 43 free throws. I'm like, and then I saw some highlights. If y'all noticed when the show came back, I was looking at the highlights and Bam. I'm like, let me just say this. 83 points is impressive. But it gets to a point where you have to respect the game. And I think there was moments in this game where it was not respected, but still though, 83 points is a lot. I appreciate the effort. And it's going to go down as, second most of the game. But it's like you always say on certain things, just have an asterisk by it. I'm putting an asterisk by this one. But it's still a lot. I'm not taking away from anything, Bam. It's a lot.
Phenomenon. Do you switch my screen? Huh? Okay. Anyway, do you think the issue is how he got the 83 points, who he played against to get the 83 points, or the fact that it was Bam that got the 83 points? What's the biggest issue here?
The biggest, because all 3 of those are definitely significant, for sure. All 3 of those things you just said. I would say the how more than the who.
Okay.
How he got the 83 points. Because when I first saw the stats, and when I first saw he did that, I looked at the stats. I'm like, yo, my man shot how many free throws? Oh, that's crazy. It's almost like he didn't even have to really like earn 40 of those points. Like he was just at the line, like 40 points, like just standing there, no defense. Boom. And then the field goal percentage, when I was looking at that, I was like, my man shot 80 shots. I mean, if you count the free throws with the field goals, that's 80 shots. So you should score 80 points if you shot 80 shots. So for me, it was how he got it. Like it makes this game a little it's not as exciting, a little lackluster. And then for Spoelstra to foul them so he can have more possessions, that is corny. It's weak. Like just play the game and let it. I mean, if he ends up with 78 points, that's okay. Like, but for him to like force it, it makes it lackluster. That's why it's not as exciting. How he got it for sure for me. How he got it.
Well, I didn't get to see the game. So did you get to watch it at all?
I didn't. I just saw a stat line.
Okay. I didn't see it either. Just the headline, Bam Adebayo scores 83 points, jumped out at me. And I guess what made it even more surprising to me was because had you handed me a list of stars, Bam is a star in the NBA. That's fair to say. Am I wrong or right in saying that? Cool.
You're
Just
right.
want to make sure
He's 100% a star.
Cool. Had you gave me a list of stars and said, matter of fact, list of 20, just 20 stars, and said one of these stars is going to have the second most amount of points ever in a game in NBA history, Bam Adebayo would not have been the name that I would have chosen. That's why it stuck out for me. I'm like, how? I would have picked Tyler Hero before Bam Adebayo scoring the 83 points just because of the way Hero shoots. Like, I know Bam can score, but I don't think of Bam as a shooter, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I agree. Especially somebody who has 3-point capabilities and can get hot from the three. You would pick them before a player like Bam. But I mean, he had a few threes, but that's not his strong suit. So I agree with you on that.
Right. And then to me, it didn't matter to me that they were playing the Wizards because the Wizards are still an NBA team. Like, still an NBA guy. I would assume that there's some level of pride and defensive accountability, whether you're a Wizard or not. Like, you're not going to let one guy score 83 when all y'all got at least 6 fouls to use.
They obviously used him if he was on the free throw line 40 times.
And now you got to look at now you got to look at the referees and see if they like start putting prop bets on FanDuel at halftime now. Because, okay, so what I don't know is if the fouls were called heavily during the first half or the second half. Now, if you're telling me those fouls came more second half when it started to look like he might be approaching some type of record, man, you got to start looking at the refs, homie.
Yeah, check their cash app, man. Check their cash app. Because there's no way.
Everybody's fair game. Yeah, when this 83 points, as impressive as it is, because, hey, 83 points is 83 points. There's just too many. It's weird, man. It's out of place. Bam Adebayo scoring 83 points is just out of place. I don't know any other way to say it.
Yeah. It's a glitch in the matrix is what it is. It don't make sense.
I'm happy for the guy. I'm happy your name is in the record books. You know what I mean? Your lady was there. Not sure why she was at the press conference sitting down with you, but I mean, I ain't never seen him sitting at the table at a Las Vegas Aces game. Whatever. Is that it? Is that what they're trying to do? Like, trying to usher us into the love and basketball era?
100%.
This the soft rollout for the love and basketball era.
That's what it is. Yeah, they're gonna have their own movie. You know, Aja Wilson and Bomb. I guess it's Bam in America. In America, it's Bam. In his country, they call him Bum. I know a Bum Adebayo. And Mad Dog was right though when it came to a few things though, but I don't like him referencing. Well, he was right about him shooting all them threes. Like 22 threes is excessive for him. Somebody like Clay, or even Devontae DiVincenzo, or even Knipple. Like they shot 22 threes. That'd be excessive, and that's their position. Like the 22 threes was to me the most excessive of all the stats. Like he had no business shooting that many threes whatsoever. But then he references Wilt Chamberlain, talking about how Wilt played when everybody knows there is zero footage of that game. Like don't nobody know what happened. Like, but Mad Dog talking like he was there. Like nobody knows what happened in that game whatsoever. They just know Wilt had a piece of paper that said 101. Nobody saw it. No footage. Like, get out of here. He talking like he was there. Like, cut it out, buddy. We
Say
don't
we
even know if
saw.
that game really happened.
So, say we saw the moon landing, but we ain't see Wilt Chamberlain hit 101 points.
Right. He had a piece of paper that he just wrote down on that said 101. That was his stat line. Like he wrote down and smiled at the camera. That's all the footage we got of him scoring 101 points. We didn't even see him write that down. We didn't know who wrote that down.
To be quite honest with you, man, that 101, the more you look into Wilt Chamberlain's history, that 101 might have not had anything to do with basketball points.
Well.
He might have been asked a question. He might have been asked a question about something totally different in the realm of scoring. And he was like, "Oh yeah, man, about 101 of." And that's when he put the sign up.
Right, and it was like, "Yeah, who'd you do it on?" Well,
So Wilt, in the month of in the month of February, I know February is a pretty short month. How many times you think you might have 101, like maybe?
I see what you put down there.
Yeah. That could have.
Yeah.
That could be the real story.
B-ball. It's all about something else. You talking about love and basketball.
Yeah, that could. Wilt, yeah. Now Wilt was talking about straight love and basketball for sure.
For real. Yeah, the most lackluster 83-point performance we have ever. Because when Kobe scored 81, we was hyped. Like everybody got hyped. But like you said, a part of that was who scored it though. Like you said, because it was Kobe who did it.
Well, I know it sound like I'm taking away from Bam, but I'm not taking away from anything, man. 83 points on a professional level, definitely not taking away from that. But to give some context on that Kobe situation, they were losing. The Lakers were down 14. I don't think the Miami Heat were ever in danger of losing this game. Wasn't they already up 20?
It was up 20 and Spoelstra was fouling them to get more possessions. That is so corny. Like, that's almost fine-worthy in my opinion.
Now that part right there where the coach is kind of, I mean, it's not dirty because they're legal plays, but you know what I mean. Like, kind of playing dirty just to stretch it for your player. Like, had he done this against, like, the Pelicans or something, had he done it against somebody who's at least play-in material, maybe we look at this different.
I don't think so. Being up 20 points, it's still disrespect to the game, like Ori said. Like, the integrity of the game, how you playing for something else. Like, and it's not a natural flow as you're trying to get it. You're creating it, and it's unnatural. Like, that's where the asterisk comes in because you're forcing it. It's not coming through with the natural flow of the game. Like, you're forcing it, and it just made it real whack to me. Like, it's literally the most lackluster record we probably will ever see in our lifetime. Lackluster.
This is a manufactured record.
Manufactured, 100%, man. That's worse than Barry Bonds. But I rock with Bam though. I rock with Bam heavy. Like, I really do. I like his game, and this actually makes me like him just a little bit less than I already did. I used to like him a lot, but it was just whack. I don't like it. I don't like it. But like you said, 83 is 83. Okay, but you took 80 shots, so I mean, you took 80 shots. You should score 80 points. The least impressive.
I don't know about least impressive, man. It's still 83. You still scored the 83.
Oh no, it's the least impressive 83-point game I've ever heard of.
This is the only one I've ever heard of.
Right, it's the only one.
So then there's that. You know what I'm thankful for though? I'm thankful that he didn't do this against the Hornets. So that's my silver lining in all this, buddy.
Yeah, because Wilt allegedly did that against the Knicks. Allegedly.
The Knicks?
Might be why.
Really?
That's the allegedly, if it really happened. That's why I'm kind of hating on it because it said he was playing the Knicks when that happened in Hershey, Pennsylvania. When I played there before too, so it might not happen. Ain't no footage.
You following the World Baseball Classic at all?
I just saw that Israel got smoked by the Dominican Republic. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to get canceled or nothing, but I did see that happen last night. And they moved on. But Dominican Republic, they nice in baseball. I literally just started following it last night, the scores.
From what I understand, Japan and the DR are the two favorites. Well, I know Japan is definitely a favorite.
They got the best
but the reason I was asking, I think you can put an S on that because I think that's just where the Dodgers go shopping for baseball players. Or at least Magic, he's shopping for baseball players. Konnichiwa. Like, no, that's Konnichiwa, that's Okinawa, right? Yeah, I'm tripping. I got my Asian heritages mixed up. My apologies. The U.S. lost to Italy in
Really?
baseball, and I didn't even know Italy had a baseball team.
So they bumped us?
Yeah, we were upset by Italy.
What?
Oh, let me. I do not want to be sitting here telling you nothing wrong, man. I promise you, I see where it said in an upset,
Holy
Italy
smokes.
defeats the U.S.
I'd have
And I
watched
was
that game
unaware
for
that
that.
Italy had a baseball team.
Me too.
Hold on.
Respectfully,
Am
I
I lying?
can't
Am I
even
lying?
name. I can't name the most famous Italian.
You didn't finish your sentence. Your most famous Italian what?
Famous Italian
Yeah.
major league player. That's what I was trying to think of in
U.S.
my
in
head.
jeopardy. U.S. in jeopardy at WBC after upset loss to Italy. Yeah. Okay, I wasn't tripping. Yeah. Lost 8-6. Among the biggest upsets in the 20-year history of the World Baseball Classic. Yep.
Who the heck even plays for that?
It looks like if Mexico wins between Mexico and Italy, and tiebreaker will determine which two teams advance to the quarterfinals. But yeah, they got too many variables about a what-if situation. I just put it this way, man. We shouldn't have lost. Yeah, I ain't about to sit there and read all that. We shouldn't have lost to Italy, man. This wasn't a shaved ice competition or none of that. This was baseball.
No, I feel you. Like, they'll smoke us if it was like, Iron Chef cooking competition or something like that. Like they smoke us.
Obviously,
But
they'll smoke us if it's baseball, because
apparently,
who knew?
this is crazy. Like I can't name one Italian major league player off the top of my head. I'm thinking like, was Giambi, who played for the Yankees, was he Italian? Like that sounds Italian.
Tommy Lasorda.
Lasorda, right. That sounds Italian.
Bobby Bonilla.
No, that's Latino right there. That's different. But Lasorda, you got me with Lasorda. Like we just thinking of ethnic names that ain't Spanish.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how I'm doing that.
Who knew they
Mike
played
Piazza.
baseball? Right. Piazza.
Mike
That's
Piazza.
definitely an Italian name. Yes, good one, 58.
Who else?
Yep, Piazza.
Who else we got?
Like I
Mike
said, Giambi.
Piazza. God, man, it might be
Posada is definitely Spanish.
Jorge Posada. I know that name.
He's Spanish.
Yo, I didn't think Aaron Judge was all the way American just by just looking at him.
I thought he was just, mixed. I thought.
Yeah,
But
he looks like he's of Vin Diesel origin. He looks just like a baseball playing Vin Diesel.
Exactly what it looks like. Right. Vin Diesel and The Rock put together. So that's what he looked like to me. Mixed.
Okay.
Breed
Vin Rock. Cool.
Right. Yeah, that's what he looked like to me. Yeah, my mind is blown.
So what's so is the bigger news that Bam scored 83 while shooting under 50%, or that the American baseball team lost to Mario and Luigi?
Well, we didn't know about it because I'm sure the media does not want people to know that happened. But it's gonna pop up.
I mean, that's how I found out about it. But I noticed that the headline is gone now off the front page of ESPN.
See?
So you actually got to go to the baseball section to see it.
See? But yeah, it's definitely got to be the USA losing. Yup. It's got to be the USA losing to Mario and Luigi, man. Got to be, man. Dudes out there, going up the bat with pasta noodles. It's crazy.
Come on. Pasta noodles. Come on now. That's a bridge too far. Now,
sorry.
I'm thinking that they all ate the star and were just running around all fast all the whole time. But
so that's better. That's good. Right.
they took mushrooms and stars before the game. You know what I mean? Let's power up. Let's get through this thing. Let's shock the world. And that's what they did, man.
Ate the fire flower and was pitching them fastballs off the fire flower. Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think the 30 for 30? What do you think the 30 for 30 is going to be called about them beating the U.S. in the World Baseball Championship or World Baseball Classic?
You're setting me up now. Now you're setting me up to say something crazy. That's how
I'm just asking, man. You know it's going to be a 30 for 30.
It has to be. It's going to be I don't know.
And they got to get Sylvester Stallone to narrate it. The Italian Stallion has to narrate it.
The underdog story, just like Rocky. Underdog story, just like Rocky. It's gonna be great.
Some real little big league stuff. What's it gonna be called?
Probably like Ragu Revenge or something like that. Little Prego power.
I was thinking maybe that's a More. You know what I mean?
That's a good one.
But Prego Power seems fitting. Yeah, I guess.
Nuts. Nuts. I had no idea. No
Nah, you
idea that
want?
happened.
Yeah. I tell you what's nuts though, man. Let me hit the drop real quick.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
So Rihanna house got shot up.
Crazy.
You saw? Tell me you saw this where Rihanna crib got shot up.
Yeah, they was dumping. They was letting the chopper sing on her house, and it was a female. Ironically,
Yeah, Ivana Lisette Ortiz is the woman accused of opening fire at Rihanna's house, man. Trying to see if she gave a statement as to why she did that, cause she drove there from Florida to shoot up this woman's house.
and I heard it was because she felt like she was supposed to be like Rihanna and like supposed to be the next Rihanna, and she like kind of like stepped on her toes, and she just felt like she was supposed to be her. From what I heard, that she said something about, she admitted that it was some type of jealousy that she had, is what she admitted to. Something to that effect. You'll see it. Like she wanted to be her, and she just could not stand her. She couldn't stand Riri. Wow, man. Taylor Swift fans don't never do that.
Listen, Rihanna, one video was posted on January 4th, and that video Ortiz is her saying, "Listen, Rihanna, when you die, God is taking me to my future. Yeah, she wants to kill me. Shut the F up." Okay, that's odd. So she was, okay, let me get this straight. So she was thinking Rihanna is in her position, like that's where she's supposed to be. That's what you're saying.
Yep. That's what I had heard. That's what I had heard. Like, if it wasn't for Rihanna, she'd have been Rihanna trying to take her out.
Like
So
she wanted the
she
three
does
kids.
fuck around.
She wanted the 3 kids and all, but she just like,
She might want it ASAP too. I don't know. But I know she wanted that spot. At least that's what I heard her say. Like, that was one of the reports I heard that she said that she wanted her spot. And I still think it's ironic because it happened on March 8th. And March 8th is International Women's Day. I just found that ironic that there's all this woman on woman violence on International Women's Day. I just like, okay, well, this is maybe she did that on purpose on that day. I'm trying to bring the light to the ladies, shine the light on the light. To go that far, because this can't be life. It cannot be real. Like, what did she think was going to happen? She's going to take Rihanna out, and then she was just going to start, like, making these super hits, like, work.
before we get to all that, one has to wonder how she's able to get into this neighborhood and just sit there and lay on the house. Because when you read the reports, her neighbors are like Mariah Carey and Madonna. So there ain't no gate to this place. There's not security at the gate to this place. This is pretty much like it's pretty much like a Riverwalk. You can just ride around like you want to.
Right. Whole billionaire's house. Like, you could just get close enough. It ain't like she was using a sniper rifle. Like, she was up on it.
In a neighborhood full of money. She just over there camped out. Her and her AR-50 style rifle. Cause that's how they like to put it when they write it in the articles. The AR style rifle she had. So nobody noticed that this vehicle. I'm pretty sure this vehicle wasn't like a Lamborghini or a Phantom or anything of that sort. So you telling me you didn't notice the Corolla sitting over there chilling?
I bet it was a Maxima. I don't know why, but she strikes me as a Maxima driver.
Now, to be quite honest with you, man, if she went from Florida to California, that had to be a Subaru. That's the only whip I know that'll get you cross country like that and still work. That's a Subaru. Gotta be a Subaru.
I can see that.
Cause notice that every time you see a Subaru, no matter where you are, it's always some license plates from like a real distant land, like one of the Dakotas. You know what I mean?
Right. Oregon. Like, yeah.
Right. But the Subaru's in great working condition. That's why, yeah. So she had to have it. It was a Subaru. Had to be a Subaru.
Subaru with a Nissan Altima Energy. That's what she got. She got that Altima.
Nah. Wasn't nothing Nissan Altima about any of this, man.
Oh, I know a girl like her. I was bugged out and she drove Altima. Yeah. Reminds me of her. Shout out to her, wherever she's
from Florida to California, Dolo. Just you, your thoughts, and an AR.
Dolo from state to state. Jeez. Yeah, she was serious. She was serious about that. Letting the chopper sing. on the singer.
Oh, but no, you think she's serious? No, that bond she under is serious. $10 million.
Hey, is that what that is? $10 million?
It's people who've actually murdered folks who bond
You got
more
less
than
than that.
$10 million.
Right. It had to be because of the intent and how much effort she took. And I think she shot. How many times did they say she shot? It was like 12? 12 to 20? I know it was double digits.
I thought it was 10, but I mean,
Was it 10?
one shot into an occupied dwelling is one too many, you know?
One too many. But I know she did double digits, though. She was
Yeah,
serious.
that one too many.
Riri wasn't even there, though, right?
Yeah, she was on.
Oh, she was there? The house is so big. Like, how you even. I'm not condoning violence, but I'm just saying, like, it just doesn't sound like a well thought out. But she got close. So she
I
thought
want
it
to
strong.
know. I want to know at what point. Like, did you even second guess this at all? Like, maybe when you got to Louisiana, you was like, maybe I should go. Maybe this is a bit too much.
Right.
Cause I know when you hit Alabama, you wasn't thinking about it. Florida and Alabama, they're right there. You wasn't even thinking real tough about it. But by the time you got in Louisiana, something had to tell you, like, nah, this ain't this.
I wonder what she was listening to on the radio, like on the way. What was on the radio?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say there was no radio being played in this Subaru. I think she had a particular playlist, and matter of fact, I'm gonna go so far as to say she was playing nothing but Rihanna songs.
That's what I was thinking too, 58. That's exactly what I was thinking. So she can get hyped and upset, like even more. Shine bright like a diamond.
Nah, I'm thinking she just played Man Down the whole way there.
Oh, I just had it on repeat. Yeah.
Rum pum pum pum, rum pum pum pum. Yeah,
yeah. I had that joint on repeat the whole way.
Straight up.
That makes sense.
God bless this woman in this $10 million bond though, man.
That's crazy. All she needs is $1 million to get out.
Yeah, I'm sure she got that laying around. But
Each.
Speaking of, since we talking about money, some new developments in this Chad Hugo and Pharrell Williams dispute. Now Chad Hugo is trying to say maybe Pharrell didn't really make any of these beats.
What?
Or at least the ones he's being sued over. Would it be the first time that we've heard about a producer getting credit for something that he hasn't done?
No, of course not.
Scott Storch with Dr. Dre, Daz Dillinger with Dr. Dre. But would you look at Pharrell differently if you found out he didn't make all his beats?
Because the sound is so unique, and it was like you can hear it and tell, like, you know, the grinding, and then like that sound that they have, the Nerd album. Like, if he didn't make one, then he didn't make them all. Or if he made one of them, then he made all of them, because they're so like unique. You know it's them. So it was one or the other. Either he made them all or he didn't make none of them. So I wouldn't be surprised, but he would have to take credit for, you know, all the beats, every last one of them. Because my guy has a very unique sound. You knew it was him as soon as you heard it.
So what it looked like they're saying is that Chad really did all the work, and Pharrell was just pretty much the face of it, the face of the Neptunes. Chad did the work.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, as long as Chad was getting paid.
There we go. That's where the problem lies. He's not being compensated for everything that he's done. You know, Pharrell's already said, like, yo, yeah, we'll get the lawyers on it, open up the books, and if something's owed to you, then it's owed to you. Cool. Is Ghost producing gonna be a thing?
Oh yeah, most certainly is. But once again, the difference between a ghost writer when it comes to rapping, a lot of the times people can mask the style from the other person's you're writing for's delivery. But when you heard Lil' Kim, and you can tell back then what bars Biggie wrote, because you can hear Biggie in her flow. Same thing with Foxy with the China. You could hear it in their flow. With producers, you always gonna hear like that. You know it's them. Timbaland. You hear a Timbaland beat, you know it's a Timbaland beat. You hear a Pharrell beat, you know it's a Pharrell beat. Metro Boomin got his own style. Dr. Dre had his own style. You can hear it, so it's gonna be hard to like. We thought, but it was really Scott Storch. It was really Scott Storch. That's what I was saying, man. Either they made it or he didn't make none of them.
The one time we don't blame the white man, it turns out it's the white man. You know, it's always interesting to me whenever there's like a group or a pair involved, and when one person starts getting a little more recognition for a prolonged period of time, it just seems like out of nowhere there's a money issue. Like, hey, you owe me money. I saw Pharrell just now owe you money.
Apparently, he trademarked their group name. Apparently, is what he said. but took all the credit for it instead of like splitting it in half. And one of their things when they was coming up is that they would never have these type of disputes. At least that's what I remember them.
Pharrell had this resurgence with the Clips, but Chad wasn't involved with the Clips project. Maybe this has something to do with it. I can only speculate, but I would think so. People say they don't mind being in the background until they're stuck in the background. Then, then all of a sudden, hey man, I feel slighted. You've wronged me. Things of that nature come about. Either way, I hope they can get it worked out, man. Yeah, just hope they can get it worked out. See, is Phenomenal John gonna be able to come back? I mean, again, just speculating, but this is, if what you're saying is true and he hasn't really been making the bulk of the production, I find it hard to believe that it's just now become a problem. And the only thing that I see that's maybe changed is the fact that Let God Sort Them Out is doing great. It's all over the place. They're performing at Grammys. At Grammys. They're performing at the Grammys. Critical acclaim, notoriety. It's the Clips and Pharrell. It's not the Clips and the Neptunes. It's the Clips and Pharrell. And, maybe that's getting under your skin a little bit or something. Or maybe you've been feeling this way and they just now started putting it in the news. That could be it also.
Exactly. But we always thought that they was one of them people that fame and money would not, tear them apart because they looked like they had like a genuine friendship that was above just music and stuff. Like they seemed like they was like real friends. That's what it looked like.
Yeah, I hear you, but don't ever forget Cain killed Abel. So I ain't really putting nothing. I ain't putting nothing past nobody. These two, they grew up together, but Cain killed Abel.
Yeah, but Abel ain't make no beats though. He couldn't make beats.
Yeah,
He
he
couldn't
did.
rap.
How you know? You never got to find out.
It was too late. He gone too soon.
Yeah, you never got to find out. Never got to find out. Did you have anything pressing on your list of topics, man?
Well, no, we covered them. We covered them, man. Like I said, especially that NFL. It's a lot. But yeah, we covered it. I'm excited about this season.
Yeah, and it's more willing and dealing being done as we speak. So that story is not finished writing itself. Probably have a better idea of how the week finishes panning out by the Sunday Night Live episode anyway, man. So
for sure,
we'll cover that. We'll be able to cover that. We'll be able to cover the championship week. Every game should be over by the time we do the Sunday Night Live. One time for the High Point University.
Yup. You read my mind. HPU making it and Queen College, I think it's called Queen something in Charlotte. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Queen.
Yep. You read my mind. 58.
This is Queens College first year being eligible to make the NCAA tournament, and what do you know? They're in it. So congratulations to those two. We'll also have the high school championship roundup on Sunday night, and the Hornets should have beaten the Kings by the time y'all see or hear this, and if not, I'm gonna be very upset that we lost to the Kings. Very, very upset because they are terrible. One of our guys should have 85 against the Kings. Yeah, that's the standard now. If you playing a team that is, I'm going to put it on LaMelo. Matter of fact, Brandon Miller. Yeah, okay, let's do that real quick. Out of Miles Bridges, Brandon Miller, LaMelo Ball, Con Knipple, or Kobe White now. Don't forget we got Kobe White coming off the bench. Which one of them five would have a better chance of breaking Bam Adebayo's record?
Knipple, because he's the fourth option, so he's gonna be open more than all them other guys.
Hey man, I cannot argue logic, homie. I cannot argue sound logic.
He's wide open every play.
So from the Knicks, it would have to be who?
Brunson for sure, because he's volume scorer. And he has the ball. He decides. Definitely Brunson for sure.
Now, just running off your logic, it'd have to be like Mikal Bridges or Anunoby.
Yep.
Ain't nobody game planning for neither one of them.
Right. Brunson, he gets an unstoppable mode though sometimes. Like, it's possible he can do that.
Man, if you don't put two tall people on that little dude, yeah, man, just put two tall people on little dude, man. All right, we're gonna give him another second to come back so we can wrap this thing up. But yeah, man, double team Jalen Brunson. Two guys about 6'3", 6'4", better. Slow him down. You know what I mean? He might get 30, maybe even 40, but he ain't gonna get 84. That ain't going down. Not at all. Oh, Phenomenal John. Hey, look, while you're here, don't forget, hit subscribe, like, share, comment. Definitely appreciative of you, of the support. All those folks who copped the 58 South TV hoodies. Thank you so much. If you're interested in one, just 58southtv@gmail.com. I'm trying to see is Phenomenal John coming back, man, before we call it a day. Guess not, man. Well, look, on behalf of Phenomenal John and 58 South, thank you for watching another episode of 58 South TV presents Topics of Discussion, your new home for sports, news, and entertainment. Thank you for listening on the Connected Radio app. Thank you for watching on YouTube, man. We will see y'all next time. Don't forget, whenever you go outside, take God with you. Y'all be kind. Y'all be careful, man. Peace. Cut the check.